everyone, welcome to our channel of Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School. My name is Kajal Kulkarni and I am going to teach grade 6 English. So today we are going to see about supplementary. Students, if suppose you all are visiting some place, okay, you all are going for a trip or a picnic, you all are just visiting some place, and in traveling you didn't get sleep, you didn't get proper sleep, okay. Then the very next day when you wake up, so how do you feel? Do you feel really very fresh, or you feel very tired or very boring or something like very uneasy? Yes, we feel very uneasy, right? If we after that short sleep and then immediately morning we have to wake up early and we have to go for some place, we have to visit some place, and the whole day we are visiting, or we are in a we are moving from one place to another, we are going to, means we are exploring the things there, and again the night we are not getting proper sleep. Suppose we with the family we are enjoying something like a bonfire, okay, we are enjoying the bonfire, and that whole night we are just playing Antakshari and we are enjoying ourselves, and the next day morning then what will happen? Your health will show some symptoms that you are not well. You will feel like you are having acidity, right? You will feel like vomiting, you will feel giddiness. So the sleep is very essential for our body to keep it healthy and to keep our mind fresh. So today we are going to see all about the wonder called sleep, okay. So it is a story about sleep. We have seen many stories, but today we are going to see a story about sleep. So shall we start? The wonder called sleep. Our body and brain recover from fatigue after a good sleep. We dream while sleeping, but we do not always remember our dreams. During sleep, our heartbeat becomes slower and our temperature and blood pressure go down. Now in this first point, our body and brain recover from fatigue after a good sleep. What do you mean by fatigue? Means some tiredness. Our body and brain, they recover from the tiredness only and only after a good sleep. If we have a sound sleep, then only we will feel fresh, okay. We dream while sleeping. See, when we are sleeping, we all are having some dreams. We feel like we are actually present at that place and that thing is happening with us, okay. But we do not always remember our dreams. We are at that place, all the thing is happening with us, but when we wake up, when something happens and we wake up in the morning, we forget whatever we had seen in our dreams. Very rarely we remember what we had seen in the dream. But who had come in a dream, what all things were happening, we don't remember it detailed. During sleep, our heartbeat becomes slower and our temperature and blood pressure go down. So when we are sleeping, students, our heartbeats become slow. Means we are in a mood, in a very rest mood. Means we don't know what exactly is going around us. We go deep in our sleep. So our body becomes relaxed. So what happens? The heartbeat becomes very slow and our temperature and blood pressure also go down. Now we will start with the chapter. We know enough about what sleep is, though we don't know what exactly causes sleep. See students, we all know what sleep is, right? We all are knowing what sleep is. As few of them are having the habit of sleeping in afternoon and few of them are having the habit of sleeping early at night, right? If the person is sleeping in the afternoon, that person will not sleep early in night. That person will sleep late in the night and wake up very late in the morning. So, we all are having different patterns of sleeping time, okay. So, we all know that we need a sleep. We know what exactly the sleep is, but we do not know exactly what causes sleep. Do you know that how the sleep comes? At night when you just go in your bed and you will not know only in which world you have disappeared, means your body and soul will be in your bed, but where your soul will be, only your body will be on the bed, but where your soul will be, nobody knows, okay. So, it is said that we know enough about what sleep is. Everyone is knowing that the time 11 o'clock, okay, chalo sleeping time. But how that sleep is causing, what causes the sleep to come at exact that time? Nobody knows that. Sleep is a state of rest, an unconscious rest. When we sleep, our body recovers from fatigue caused by the day's activities. So, it is said that sleep is a state of rest, means our body has totally whatever pains are there, we all forget everything, and it is a state of rest and unconscious rest. Means if somebody comes and shakes us, Utto, come on, wake up, but still we are in that sleep, we do not understand, okay. So, it is unconscious rest. When we sleep, our body recovers from the tiredness. When we go to sleep, when we wake up after the sleep, all the tiredness which means whatever day that day's activity we have done, and when we sleep, suppose at night my legs are paining, but when morning I will wake up, what will happen? That pain will disappear and I will be fit and fine. So, what happens? We do not know, but the sleep helps our body to take rest and it gives complete rest to our body. After a good sleep and the rest that it gives, we become alert and active again, ready for the normal activities of the day. When morning we wake up, so what is our next? From morning till night, whatever activities we are doing. If suppose we will talk about your mother, a lady in a house, when she wakes up in the morning, means her morning starts with the kitchen, okay. So, she has to work in the kitchen, she has to take care of the children, she has to take care of the family members, the whole day activity is going on, cooking food, cleaning of the house, the activity, daily activity will keep on coming one after the other, and after that at night when that lady goes to sleep, so whatever pain she had in the whole day or whatever work she had done for the whole day, that sleep will give rest to that person, and the next morning again that person will be normal to do that activities again. When we wake up in the morning, it is not always possible for us to remember what happened when we were asleep. See, some children or even some people, they have the habit of walking in sleep. Some of them are having the habit of walking. Then some of them while sleeping, they just kick whoever is sleeping next to them. But whatever activity is going when they are sleeping, and when they wake up, they do not remember that what they had done in the sleep, what activities they had done, nobody knows that, okay. Students, even when we are sleeping, sometimes we feel like we are so much in deep sleep, and some dream type comes in our mind, and it happens like we are walking and suddenly we fall down, so our body just shivers, it gives one jerk. So that time we wake up, right? It happens to everyone that we are sleeping, we are nice in a deep sleep and something is going in our mind, and while suppose something that while walking I have fallen down. So that falling down, it just gives a jerk to our body. So in that we wake up. So it happens that we don't understand what is happening. We may remember a dream, but the rest of our sleep was a kind of darkness in which nothing seems to have taken place. We may remember a dream. See, when we wake up, we don't remember what I had dreamt, okay? But it may happen sometime that you may remember your dream that had taken place in the darkness. Darkness means when you are sleeping, there is no light, right? That is all dark, and in that darkness whatever has taken place, that you may sometimes remember. So we may remember a dream, but the rest of our sleep was a kind of darkness. Means, see, if suppose the dream is for 1 hour, we don't know that the dream was for 1 hour, but when we wake up and we speak to, means what we talk with our parents that I dreamt about this, it hardly takes 1 or 2 minutes. Yes, but the whole time it is all darkness and we don't know when that dream took place. Several things happen to our body while we are sleeping. As we sink deeper into sleep, our muscles relax more and more. Several things means many a times many things happen to our body when we are sleeping. We don't know that what is happening inside our body. What it happens when we are deep, when we sink means to something that we go deep, very deep. So when we go deeper into our sleep, our muscles relax. What happens? All the muscles, they relax more and more. So students, sleep is really very essential. More heartbeats becomes, our heartbeat becomes slower. Our temperature and blood pressure go down. The ever active brain also slows down so that we can't think or act consciously. What happens? When we are sleeping, our brain, when we are awake, continuous our brain is working. Yes, we are thinking something, we are doing something, we are acting, we are playing, we are running, we are jumping, we are watching TV, we are playing with the mobile, and in the mobile when we are playing, we are doing something. Our mind is completely in that mobile. When we are studying, our mind, our brain is completely in our studies. So the brain is active for the whole day, but when you sleep, when you get a very deep sleep, your brain also becomes slow. The activity, obviously when we are sleeping, nothing we are thinking, so it also slows down because there is no act of thinking. But we dream, but still we dream, as I told. Mostly everyone dreams something or the other, maybe every day, but we don't remember anything, whatever we have dreamt, whatever we have dreamed. When we wake up, our temperature and blood pressure rise to normal. Our heartbeat and breathing also become normal, and we are fully awake and have forgotten most, if not all, the dreams that we had while sleeping. Again it is saying that when you wake up, see, when you wake up, student, just do some exercise with your fingers, you will feel that there is no strength in your fingers. For at least for some seconds you will feel that there is no strength in your finger. So what happens? Your body is totally relaxed and the blood pressure, it becomes becomes very low. So to become and to come to a normal stage, you have to completely you have to wake up. So if when you wake up completely, that time your blood pressure and your temperature becomes normal. And what it says, that your breathing also becomes normal when you are fully awake. And forgotten most means most of the thing you will forget, not all, but most of the things you will forget. And the dreams that you that we had while sleeping, means whatever dream we were having while sleeping, most of the things we must have forgotten, but not all. A dream is an activity of the mind when we are asleep. Dreams help us sleep through noise and other disturbances. Dreams may reveal something about one's problems, but they cannot tell the future. Now, what the dreams can do? A dream is an activity of the mind when we are asleep. What is a dream? What is a dream? A dream is an activity. See, when we are awake, do we dream? When we are nice, awake, we are doing some work, will we start dreaming? Yeah, sometimes the teacher says that yes, you are a daydreamer, means we are sitting in front of the teacher and we are thinking something. So that is daydreaming. We are not physically we are present, but mentally we are somewhere else. Okay, so that is daydreaming. But this dream is what it is, the activity when we are in sleep mode. Dreams help us to sleep when there is noise. When we sleep, no, if suppose the TV is on and it is in a loud voice, there is some disturbance, parents are talking or something is happening around us. So the dreams, when we sleep and we start thinking that yeah, this thing, that thing will happen now, next what we have to do. So when we start dreaming that, it helps us to go to sleep. Okay, some people have the habit of listening to slow music, sweet music, melodious music. Okay, so when they listen to the music, while listening their mind diverts in that music and they go to sleep, even they don't come to know that when they went to sleep. So dreams help us sleep through noise and other disturbance, and also dreams may reveal something about one's problem. See, it is said, you all must have seen the when you are watching some movies, it is shown the psychological means the what we say, I don't remember that word, but when that doctor he or she treats the person, they ask about what is going in their mind. In movies it is shown many a times. So that helps to solve one's problem, and whatever problem is there, to overcome that problem. And one thing that the dreams cannot tell us what the future will be. Okay, what is a dream? It is an activity of the mind that takes place when we are asleep. Some dreams are probably while others are not. Some dreams are probable while others are not. Now, what do you mean by probable? Means possible. Some dreams are possible to remember. Okay, some dreams are possible to remember while others are not. That only means that many of the things that happen in dreams could happen when we are awake. So, it is said that it is an activity of the mind when we, what is dream? It is an activity of our mind when we go to sleep. And some dreams are possible to remember while others are not possible. Means sometimes even though we have dreamed a lot in our sleep, but when we wake up in the morning, we forget everything, and sometimes we do remember. Okay, so we don't know that when we are going to remember and when we are going to forget it. That only means that many of the things that happen in dream could happen when we are awake. Means that it may happen that when you are sleeping, what you are dreaming in your sleep, that same thing may happen when you are awake. Sometimes it may happen in such a way that if you are dreaming something at night and the next morning when you wake up, the next day, the same thing is happening with you. It may happen sometime. Others could not. Dreams seem to be important for several reasons. Now here others could not means what? That not every time and not everyone seems like it happens with everyone that whatever they have dreamed, it same thing happens with everyone. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Dreams seem to be very important for several reasons. Why dream is important? So one reason is that dream can help us to sleep through noise and other disturbance. When there is disturbance, the dreams help us to sleep. For example, the alarm clock rings, but our mind causes us to dream that the telephone or doorbell is ringing and that we are awake and answering it. Sometimes we are in a very deep sleep, we are in really very deep sleep, and some ring, suppose mobile rings. So what happened? We feel like some thing is happening, some doorbell is ringing or someone has come. So we act in our sleep, okay, we just act in our sleep. So that is, we answer it in our sleep. We are not awake, but still we answer it in our sleep. Certain doctors have found that one's dreams often reveal a great deal about one's problems, and that if understood correctly, they can provide a key to the solution of those problems. Now few doctors have found that one's dream, a person who is dreaming, from his dream they can find some correct solution, means whatever problem they are facing in their life. So that some people have the same dream every day they have the same dream. So when they visit to a doctor, psychiatrist, so when they visit the doctor, that doctor put that patient again in some unconscious rest and ask few questions. So in that questioning, the patient starts answering as if the thing is really going on, okay. So from that, the doctor can find out the solution for what the exact problem that person is facing. But we must remember one thing: dreams cannot be used as a way to tell the future. Dreams cannot be used means dreams are not our future. They are not going to tell us what is our future, what will happen next in our future life, okay. We can't depend on our dreams, even though if we have seen few things in our dreams that I have dreamed that I became a crorepati, okay, but exactly it is not my future, it won't happen or it may happen, okay. So it is not perfect. They simply can never tell the future. Sleep is the most common experience, but how many of us really think about the wonder and power of sleep? Nobody of us have ever thought about sleep. Did we think anything about sleep? It is coming, it is going, we sleep, we wake up, but how, from where the sleep is coming? Do we, any one of us have thought about it? No, we have never thought. We just go to bed, sleep, morning wake up, again to our routine, again next the night we sleep. So from where it is coming, nobody has thought. Many poets have written beautiful poems about sleep. So here is one in which the poet is describing the experience of falling asleep. Now many poets, they write poem in such a way that it is sometimes really very difficult to understand that what exactly the poet wants to tell or what exactly the poetry is upon. So here we are having one poem that is telling all about sleep. So here is one in which the poet is describing the experience of falling asleep. Read it aloud. Lights out. I have come to the borders of sleep, the unfathomable deep forest where all must lose their way, however straight or winding, soon or late, they cannot choose. There is not any book or face of dearest look that I would not turn from now to go into the unknown. I must enter and leave alone. I know not how. See, this poem is written by Edward Thomas and it is really very difficult to understand, right? But it is it is telling all about sleep. Lights out. Lights out means what? When the lights are not there, means at night. So, this is the meaning of lights out. I have come to the borders of sleep, means I have come to the borders of sleep, means I will be now sleeping. The border means if someone is like at a point, very next point to sleep. So, I have come to that border of sleep. The unfathomable deep forest where all must lose their way, however straight or winding, soon or late they cannot choose. Now, the unfathomable deep, unfathomable means something that is fully understood, or you can say impossible to measure the extent of. Unfathomable means something which is impossible to measure the extent. So, how the forest is? Your sleep, it is described, it is what we say, it is shown, it is compared, yes, it is compared with the forest, that how your sleep is. Your sleep is like a forest that we cannot measure. It is so deep that we cannot see that where is the end of that forest. So, unfathomable means something that is impossible to measure the extent of. So, that forest is so deep, it is compared with the forest. What is compared with the forest? The sleep is compared with the forest, that it is so deep that you cannot measure its extent. How the forest is, or how your sleep is? The sleep may be straight or winding, soon or late, they cannot choose. Like when you are sleeping, that sleep is having no, means we cannot see the how deep it is. Okay, it may be straight, your sleep may be straight, or it may also be curve, it may also have curves. See, when we are sleeping, we really don't know, it turns all dark, right? It turns all dark, but we don't know that it is straight or it is curvy or it is zigzag. We don't know anything. It may come soon or it may come late. The sleep, sometimes when we sleep, we get sleep very fast, and sometimes when we are trying to sleep, but we are not able to sleep, right? So, sometimes it may come soon and sometimes it may come late. We cannot choose that when we will get our sleep. There is not any book or face of dearest look. There is no book, right? There is no book where it is, or the face, that dearest face, we cannot see in our sleep, right? So, that I would not turn from now to go into the unknown. I must enter and leave alone. Means it is saying that when I am sleeping, I am all alone. Unknown means that sleep, whoever comes, whatever it is, beautiful face or dearest look, whatever is there, it is all unknown. We don't know that what is going on. And when I am sleeping, I have to sleep, I have to enter into that forest, into that sleep all alone, and I have to walk all alone because I am not having any choice. So, I don't know how, what the poet is telling, I don't know how I am getting that sleep. So, this lesson or this story was all about sleep. We have heard many stories, fairy tales, and moral stories, but this story was all about sleep. So, students, I will stop here. We have completed with this story. If there are any doubts, we will definitely have it in a doubt solving session. Till then, thank you.